welcome to New Zealand. We have been here for the last almost 2 months now. We've gotten stuck here from the Covid-19 pandemic, and everything that you will see in this vlog was filmed pre-pandemic when we were in our camper van traveling around this awesome country. So, knowing that, enjoy the video. We will have some maps and some more detailed information on some of the places at the end of the video if you want some more detailed travel recommendations. Enjoy. Welcome to van life, New Zealand style. After a week spent in Hawaii exploring those islands, we made the jump across the Pacific and landed in Christchurch. We spent a few days here with some family friends before we took a quick jump up to Auckland to pick up our van. Join us as we go for an adventure of a lifetime on a road trip through New Zealand. Alrighty everyone, we are here in New Zealand with Travelers Autobarn, and we are just in the process of picking up our camper van for the next 18 days. It is brand new from the factory. This thing looks awesome. We are in Auckland and we are going to be dropping it off in Christchurch. Let's see what it looks like. This is cool.
This is so awesome.
I can stand up inside.
Home sweet home.
So we just picked up our camper van. Taxi just pulled out in front of me. Awesome.
How is it driving on the left side of the road?
It is.
For the first time.
It is interesting.
In a vehicle.
It is the shift knob and the blinkers being on the opposite hands.
Is that freaking you out?
Is really strange. The left side of the road, not so much, but like where the controls are is really weird. So far, this thing is awesome. Super excited.
Woo!
How you doing on that drive?
Oh my god, I don't feel good. I don't get car sick. I don't get seasick, car sick, anything sick.
So we have found our first campsite. It is near a black sand beach. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's really cool. But we have some major organization to do. So we're gonna get everything put away. Be back at you in a little bit. Alrighty, so this evening has been a zero adventure. Hartley promptly fell asleep. This guy is working on it. We will adventure to said beach tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you guys watched our Maui video, which link will be right here, there's such a huge difference between this and the Westie. Just layout, setup, height, permanent height is a big one. Call it quits for tonight, and we will start up tomorrow morning. So we are off to go see, apparently there's some really cool caves up here. And
do not touch any traps.
This is a pretty cool hike, and we're only like 5 feet into it. So one thing that I've noticed about being here in New Zealand already is the noise from all of the insects that are here. It's crazy. The bird noises are definitely different as well.
The bird sounds are awesome.
Yeah. Colson, what is that bird out there? Check out what we just found. So we found one of the caves. I am gonna go run in and explore really quick. The boys are a little unsure about it, but there's the entrance right there. I'm gonna go check it out. Let's go. Wish me luck.
Hi. I have that life insurance policy, right?
Tiny entrance. This is definitely crawling through. Oh, made it. Needless to say, these caves are very cool. I'm not even that far in, but it's really cool. It's really dark. My headlamp is really bright in my eyes. But they're super cool. I'm hoping I can get the boys to come in. We'll see. Hartley! Hey, come here. I gotta show you something really cool. Yes, Colson! Come on, little man. Come here, little bug. Give me a hand. Good job.
Oh, But
look at how cool this is in here.
whoa.
We are in a cave.
Here's your lantern. Okay.
Follow Mom. Okay, go to Mama, Colson. Meow. Kitty, kitty. Hartley, what do you think of the cave? Okay, you lead the way. You gotta crawl out, Mr. Colson. Go back to safety. Honey, you're right at the spot where you have to go, or Dada can't help you right here. Hartley, come back and give your brother a hand. Watch your head. Let him know when he can stand up, okay? Good job, boys.
Try to keep your white shirt white.
Uh-huh. Ow. Bugs.
Oh God, no, I'm not doing it.
What?
There is a gigantic spider over there.
Honey, it was a daddy long legs.
No, it's not a daddy long legs. It's probably something that's going to kill me.
There's only one way in or out. Where is it? I mean, that's a spider web.
No, right there. He is moving.
Oh, that one?
Yes.
It's a New Zealand daddy long legs.
Oh no, that thing is going to kill me.
I'll make sure that it doesn't touch you. He's on the rock. He's minding his own business.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
He's not gonna kill you.
He's gonna bite me.
He will not bite you. We are not in Australia yet.
We are close enough.
He is walled in. Was walled in.
Christopher!
I mean, he crawled away. He's not gonna hurt you. Give me a hand. He's right there. Give me a hand. You're good. Just.
Okay.
Okay. You're good. Watch your head. Stay low. Stay low.
Thank you, Chris.
The adventure to the cave was cool. It was interesting, but you can only get to the caves from the cave trail. You can't get out to the beach. So, given these guys not really liking cramped, dark spaces, we probably should have just gone for the beach because it's like a 15-minute hike from the car to the beach. Well, we made it to the beach, even if we did have to carry the boys for a little bit. This place was awesome. There's no idea how we managed to be the only ones here while we were here, but we had this place entirely to ourselves. This was our first time since picking up the van that we actually had a little bit of time to just unwind and decompress, and it was much needed after a couple long days of travel. After an hour or so hanging on the beach, we headed back to the van to pack it up and head off to our next location. A 2-hour drive across New Zealand to the eastern side to go explore a few places around Hihei. Alrighty, welcome to stop number 2 in our New Zealand adventure. We are near Cathedral Cove, which also just this way has a hot sand beach. There's thermals underneath the beach and you can dig a hole. So we're gonna go there this afternoon. Then we're gonna go head up to Cathedral Cove, I think maybe early tomorrow morning, and try and get some pictures of the sunrise there. We have stopped at a holiday park. They're very common all over New Zealand. We needed power to power computers and drone batteries and that stuff. So it was a fairly worthwhile stopping here. This place is beautiful. The islands out here are amazing. Hi, Hartley. Hey, Hartley. Yes, Colson. That's the camera. Alrighty guys, we are at the hot sand beach here in New Zealand and it looks really cool. The sun is setting, the tide is going out. We are about 2 hours away from low tide, which is exactly when you need to be here. Judging from the giant crowd over that way, I think we have found the right spot. Not sure if I'm gonna film a whole ton just with a mass of people there, but I'm sure I'll get some. Anyways, as soon as these guys are done jumping on this pile of sand, we're off to go soak in a hot springs. So let's go this way. There are a ton of people here. But it's pretty cool, and honestly, it's really funny though. The boys, they're happy just playing on one of the old holes that's a giant hole they can jump into. They don't even care about the hot water, so. Happy kids at the beach, works for me. How you doing? Okay, so successful hot springs in the sand. It's interesting. I will give it at that. It's cool. It's a bunch of work. There's a ton of people, as you can see in the background. It's fun. It's cool. But it might be slightly overrated. What are you doing? What are you doing? So anyways, Hartley and Alex are still in a pool back there somewhere. I think that's them right there. But anyways, it's a cool spot. If you're in the area, it's worth coming and checking out.
Flushing atoms in its core, hydrogen, helium, carbon, and more. With such power, you shine
Okay,
far.
day number 2 is at an end.
Smallest
Book
ones
time.
burn
I'll
cold
check with
and slow.
you guys in the morning.
Still too hot to visit though.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that little bit of our adventures here in New Zealand. We've got a lot more coming up with the remainder of our North Island in the next episode, where we get to some really cool waterfalls and some high alpine environment. We also have all of the South Island in episodes to come, so stick around for all of that. So now is the time where we dive into maps, and I'll give you some info as far as some of the specifics of where we went, things that we would change, and all of that sort of good stuff. So let's dive into some Google Maps, and I'll show you exactly where we were in this episode. Here is the North Island, and this is our overall route of where we went. In this episode, you saw us go from point A here, where we picked up our van in Auckland, out to the Black Sand Beach, and we ended in Cathedral Cove, Hihei area. You did not see the Cathedral Cove. That will be the beginning of the next episode. So I'm going to turn off the overall driving map, and we're going to zoom in here so you can see where we went. To start with, we picked up the van here in Auckland and drove out to the Black Sand Beach out here. So I'm going to zoom in. This was a really cool stop. The beach was beautiful. It was not a lot of people out there. There is a great little car park. Switch to satellite view here. There's a great little car park. So here you can see we were right on this beach right here. This is the campground area right here. Now the issue that we ran into when we went on the Caves Trail. The Caves Trail was out over along here. And as you can see, there's this creek, marshy wetness, all that sort of stuff. So you were not able to get out here to the beach if you decide to go to the caves. So you have to come back to the car park and back down to the beach. Not a huge deal if you know that that's what you're getting into. So the other recommendation is you need to pick and decide which location you're going to go to. Pihei and Kaikiri Falls is right up here as the crow flies, not that far away. But driving wise, you have to go all the way back up to here and then down this road. These roads are very windy, very slow driving. If we were to pick a location, I probably would pick here next time. There's nothing wrong with this. It was a beach, and yay, it was black sand, very cool, unique, all that stuff. But if I had to pick between these locations, I think next time I would go to Pihei. Now, that being said, if we were to do this over again, honestly, I don't think that I would come out here at all. Reason being is that this is a very out and back location from Auckland. The only way it is not an out and back location is if you were to, say, go out here and then head up into the Northland. But beyond that, this area here, you can see from, however you pronounce this, Tinnington right here, you are out and back. So you have about an hour drive to get to this beach and an hour drive back, regardless of where you go. Seeing as that our second destination was all the way across the North Island over here to Hihei, I think that we would have been better off finding some place over here. Reason being is that we absolutely loved Hihei, and we would love to have spent more time out there. This Coromandel Peninsula was beautiful, and we only had a little over 24 hours in this location, and it really does not do it justice. There is so much over here that is worth exploring. You could spend an entire week just in this one location. So if we zoom in on Hihei, you saw us at the end of the video. We were down here at the Hot Water Beach. A really fun stop. However, to me, this was not the destination to come out here. The beach in Hihei, the town of Hihei, is super cute. They run boat tours that do in and around this bay. The hike to Cathedral Cove. I'll zoom in here a little bit for you so you can see what's going on here. This whole walk along here and these beaches are absolutely stunning. So that being said, I would have tried to figure out some way to head out towards Hihei and have not gone out to the Black Sand Beach. It was a gorgeous stop, but I think our time would have been better spent having 48 hours over in the Hihei area. Like I said, you could spend easily more than that. There's so much in this area out in the Coromandel Peninsula. It's a pretty well-known area as an escape from Auckland. That would be our recommendation as far as soon as you get to Auckland and you're looking for a place to go in your van, I would start heading out this direction. Zoomed back out, what you guys can expect coming up is our waterfalls. We found some great waterfalls, Mount Mangani, and our remainder of our drive down to Wellington. So hopefully some of that info was helpful and you enjoyed this video. We've got a lot more stuff coming up. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave us any questions. If you got any questions on any of the locations that we've been, feel free to ask. I love talking about this stuff and sharing information. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you haven't subscribed already, we would love to have you follow along. We'll see you guys in the next episode.